Did you know that some Nashville neighborhoods went up more than 13% in the past year? Well, today I'm revealing 5 Nashville neighborhoods that are making homeowners thousands of dollars right now, and the ones buyers need to know if they want both lifestyle and a smart investment. Some areas truly are slowing down, while others, quite frankly, are exploding in value. For homeowners, that can mean tens of thousands of dollars in equity earned just by living in the right place. Hi, I'm Lorene Hetherington with the Hetherington Team and Parks Realty, and after more than 20 years in real estate, sadly, I think I've seen just about it all. Franklin. Let's start with Franklin. Franklin is the sweetheart of Middle Tennessee. It's been called the darling of the South, and if you've ever visited, you'll see why. The historic downtown looks something like out of a postcard. Brick sidewalks, old churches, and streets filled with shops, bakeries, and live music. Families love Franklin because it feels like a true community. There's festivals almost every month, neighbors stop to chat, and kids play outside without worry. It is Southern hospitality at its best. Another big reason Franklin is so popular is the schools. It's part of Williamson County, one of the highest rated school districts in the entire state. Families love moving here just for the education, and that demand, of course, keeps home prices strong. On weekends, you can wander through the Factory. That's a converted old building now full of galleries, shopping, and food halls. Or go ahead and take a stroll down Main Street, where local boutiques and restaurants give this area a unique charm. Now here's the investment side. The average sale price of a home in Franklin is $1.2 million. That is up 6% from last year. Homes take about 31 days on the market before selling, though in some areas, bidding wars are still happening. In July alone, 232 new homes were listed. That is 18% more than this time last year. That means that there is more inventory, but demand, we haven't really seen it slowing down. The truth is, even with these prices, homes here do not sit long. Buyers know that Franklin is worth it. Homes here, I always tell my clients, are like buying Nashville stock. It's not cheap, but people here buy because the values keep growing. So if you want charm, community, great schools, and a safe investment, Franklin, Tennessee checks every box. But Franklin isn't the only area where values are climbing. Just a short drive south of Nashville, there's a neighborhood known for its luxury shopping, its music scene, and of course, million-dollar homes. Let's head to Green Hills. Green Hills is one of the most talked about neighborhoods in Nashville, and for good reason. People love it because it offers both convenience and luxury. So if you want to be close to the city, but still enjoy a quiet suburban feel, this is the spot. Green Hills has all the everyday essentials that people like to walk to. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and then of course some of the best shopping in the state, the mall at Green Hills. You'll find everything from high-end boutiques to designer brands right in your own backyard. But Green Hills is more than just great shopping. It's also home to the famous Bluebird Cafe, where songwriters and artists perform in one of the most intimate venues you will ever find. The neighborhoods are full of tree-lined streets, beautiful homes, and the community feel that draws both families and young working professionals. You're close to downtown, but you don't really feel like you're in the middle of city chaos. Now let's talk housing. Green Hills is one of the most affluent areas around. In July 2025, the average list price in Green Hills was $2.6 million. That's up 7% compared to last year. Homes sell fast here, on average 21 days on the market before going under contract. That means if you see something you love in Green Hills, you can't wait too long because chances are someone else is already writing an offer. In July, 65 new homes were listed. That's a 10% jump from last year. That shows that strong activity, but even with more listings, demand still remains really high. Green Hills has proven itself year after year, and that's why Green Hills has become one of the safest bets to make thousands of dollars and for a long-term value here in Nashville. Now, if you want something perfectly positioned between Nashville and Franklin with bigger estates, more privacy, and a reputation for elegance, Brentwood is the place to look. Brentwood is where convenience meets luxury. It sits right between Nashville and Franklin, which makes it perfect for professionals who need access to both. If you're commuting downtown or working south of the city, Brentwood gives you an easy drive in either direction. The lifestyle here is all about space and quality of life. You'll see lots of gated neighborhoods, rolling green lawns, and homes that feel like true southern estates. But unlike Franklin, Brentwood doesn't have a central downtown, but it makes up for it with unique shopping centers, coffee shops, and restaurants scattered throughout the areas. Families love the abundance of parks and trails, which makes it a very active, outdoor-friendly community. Brentwood has long been ranked as one of the most expensive housing markets in the United States, yet demand here really never slows down. Buyers pay for the privacy, the space, the location, and their investments are holding value. The numbers in Brentwood are strong. In July 2025, the average sale price was $1.7 million. That's up 8% year over year. Homes here stay on the market about 27 days before going under contract. And here's a very important detail. 139 new properties hit the market in July, which is a 23% jump from last year. That means more options for buyers, which is great. Demand here, though, keeps prices going up. Brentwood homes, as you will see, are large, super elegant, and built to last. So if you want security in your investment along with a very high-end lifestyle, Brentwood is one of the safest bets in Tennessee. Maybe you're looking for more growth, though, in an area that's still developing but moving quickly. For that, let's head to Nolensville. Nolensville is the definition of a fast-growing town. In fact, it was recently ranked the #1 suburb of Nashville and is now the fastest-growing city in all of Tennessee. What makes Nolensville so attractive is its balance. You get more house for less money compared to our Franklin or Brentwood, but you're still close enough to Nashville to work and take in all kinds of entertainment. Until recently, Nolensville was mostly farmland with a few subdivisions, and now it's adding some big box grocery stores, shops, and new infrastructure, while still holding on to that small town charm. Drive through Nolensville and you'll see kids riding bikes, families grilling out, and neighbors chatting across the street. It feels very safe, welcoming, and just very community driven. Buyers tend to love Nolensville because it feels still rural, but it's only a short drive to Nashville and Franklin. That combination of affordability and growth potential is why so many families are moving here to Nolensville. The housing numbers show why it's also so popular. The average sales price in July of 2025 was $1.1 million. That's up a huge 13% from last year. That kind of growth can turn a $500,000 home into $565,000 in just 12 months. And that's the kind of math buyers are paying attention to. It's like getting a $65,000 bonus just for living there. And that's why so many families are racing to Nolensville right now. Homes spend about 33 days on the market, which is a little bit longer than Franklin or Brentwood, but the demand is still very high here. There were 59 new listings in July. That's fewer than a couple of other suburbs we've been talking about, but still strong enough to show that supply is catching up. Nolensville is definitely one of those places where buying now could mean big equity gains later. It's growing fast, it's family friendly, and it's proving to be one of the best investments in Middle Tennessee. And finally, let's head a little closer to downtown Nashville, where one of the city's most loved neighborhoods is keeping its local charm and values strong, and actually strong and continuing to rise. It's called Sylvan Park. Sylvan Park is just 4 miles from downtown Nashville, but it feels like its own little town. It's one of the city's most walkable neighborhoods with coffee shops, restaurants, and local businesses just steps away. And if you live here, you don't need to spend hours in your car because you can grab dinner, take a jog on Richland Creek Greenway, or just play a round of golf at the McCabe Golf Course, all within minutes to where you live. What makes Sylvan Park truly special is the mix of homes. As you can see here, you'll find historic craftsman cottages next to brand new modern new builds, creating a neighborhood feel that feels a little more established but still fresh. Young professionals love it for its location, while families love it because of the community vibe. Here's the best part. Sylvan Park's average home price is still under $750,000. For a neighborhood just 4 miles from downtown Nashville, that is an incredible value. You still get that walkability, the charm, and the community at a price point that's hard to find anywhere else here in the city. In July of 2025, prices were up a modest 2% year over year, with 98 new homes hitting the market. Homes take about 40 days to sell, but one of the most popular things is its character. They are snapped up quickly. That mix of affordability and unbeatable location close to the city is exactly why Sylvan Park continues to stay in demand. Sylvan Park is not the most expensive neighborhood in Nashville, but it offers unbeatable value. Its location, character, and walkability mean demand that will always stay strong. So for buyers who want charm, convenience, and a smart long-term play, Sylvan Park is a winner. The truth is, these 5 areas are building wealth for homeowners right now. So if you are thinking about moving to Nashville, timing is really everything. Call or text me directly, and let's get started finding your perfect neighborhood before prices climb even higher. And don't forget to subscribe for more insider tips, because the next hotspot could be just around the corner. Again, thanks so much for watching and spending a couple of minutes with us. We so enjoyed your time, and we look forward to seeing you next time.